let's get those wheels off.
Big man.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get this in here. You. First things first, everybody makes this mistake. You gotta break the torque on the bolts for the front and the rear axle before you put it up on the stands. Everybody forgets how to do that. Just break it enough, and then you can lift it. All right, simple enough. Take off the rear axle nut, take the axle out, take the wheel off. Done a million times. I will still find a way to mess it up. So again, if you already break the torque, you can just twist it off when it's off the ground. If you try to break the torque when it's on the stand, you're just asking to drop your bike from the other side. So what you do is you support the rear wheel with your hand, and then you pull the axle out. Getting the wheel off is so easy. Getting it on is the hard part. But again, support, pull it out. I leave it sitting up just so I don't get stuff all over it. So again, you gotta grab this rear brake caliper. And you're gonna pull it off to the side. The chain's still on. The spacer always falls out. Chain off. Roll the wheel on out. And it is as simple as that. Let's see where the hole was. As you can see, there it is. All right. I swear the guys at Cycle Gear probably think that I don't even have a bike, because every time I show up, I just don't feel like riding. So I just drive my car. I don't think they've ever seen my bike. No one here to help me with the door. Frank!
What's going on?
How are ya?
Thank God you bought the warranty, right?
Of course. What do you take me for? There she blows.
Looks like pretty good.
The man, the myth, the legend, with the fire recommendation. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I always get insurance on my rear tire because now I get a new one for $25. You get it? These. Frank, you gotta get in here. Say it again. Say it with your chest.
K6s are on sale right now.
K6 is on sale, now you know. A lot of people I know run Engine Ice. I know people sponsored by Engine Ice, so I'm an Engine Ice guy. That's the coolant I use. I use this for my helmets. I've used it for all of my helmets. This is the Molecule Clean Polish. Molecule Clean Polish. La la la, very nice. How much? 25, right?
Well, plus the new warranties.
All right, so I walked out of there, 50 bucks for a new tire. Could be worse. Had the warranty and everything, but I'm gonna leave this on this time. Last time Jixerbra gave me shit because I took it off. He said, leave it on, man, do a burnout. I'm not you, Will, but I will leave it on. Me and myself and la 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 la. Get this, and get the chain on. Yeah, so see what I do down here is I pull the chain around and actually get the wheel in place. And then I put the chain nice and easy. You see, when you actually adjust your chain adjusters back here, when you put the axle through, it's super loose, and that's what you want. Otherwise, it's just a miserable time. So, right here, you wanna make sure that these are as wide as possible. When you're trying to finagle everything in there, it can be very, very difficult to get the rotor in. So you want as much space between these calipers as you can, so you can just use a flathead or something just to get it open. This doesn't look too bad. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my feet underneath the tire to kind of hoist it up, because what I do need is room to get this in. There's a little, there's a tab right there. It's like a big rectangle, and this has to fit on it, and it has to slide in. So you'll see it'll slide into place like that. And then you gotta make sure that your spacer doesn't fall out. That's the hardest part, is keeping the spacers in. So you see, I got the caliper in. Gotta make sure the spacer doesn't fall out on this side. And you'll hoist it up and get it high enough here. You gotta get the spacer on the inside of the caliper, like so. And then you slide this bad boy in, if you can get it to fit, like so. Get in there. like that. And then I hold my finger on the other side to feel when it's going in. And it slides through just like that. All right, so now that we're on the other side of the bike, I got this pushed all the way through the way that I want it to be. We're gonna put this on and get it not tight. Make sure you don't forget your washer. We're not gonna make it tight because we still have to adjust the chain to the specs that we want. So here's how they work. You put this on, so I'm switching, so I'm going to be, technically I'm tightening it, so it's gonna pull. So you can see it's at 10. You can see it moving. The chain is slack, and when I tighten it, it goes up. So you go little by little. So where I'm at right now is I'm at about 3 ticks past 10. I'm gonna move to the other side and do the same thing. All right. Let's do 2. 2 more clicks. 1, 2. All right, so this one is, as you can see here, I'll give you some sun. We are, I don't think it's even. Yeah, maybe it is. Pretty dang close. Let me check the chain here. Chain is at the perfect for me right now, so that means I'm gonna tighten this bad boy down. These are machines, you know, the engineers made it a specific way. It's a very valuable, I mean, you don't have to buy a really expensive one. I do 88 on the rear, 88 foot-pounds. So it's nothing crazy. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I run 88 and I've never had any problems. So I'm gonna tighten it first before I drop it. Chain's still where I need it to be. There's 88, 88. And now I'm good to go. Now I can ride this baby. You gotta pump those brakes up if you actually want them to work. So you'll see me when I pull out of here, I'm gonna check both brakes, make sure that the pads are closed within the calipers and they're actually pressing on those rotors so you can actually stop. Everything is the way that it's supposed to be, which is exactly how I want it. That's a wrap. Thank you guys for tuning in. Well, haha, dude. We'll see you later.